What is up guys, Daniel Lewis back again with another video, and in this video I'm going to go over some things that are inside of crepchiefnotify because I keep getting a lot of questions on it. Now if you don't know what crepchiefnotify is, it's a reseller's app Discord server. It's got both of the Discord server and there's an app. And pretty much what happens is they send you signals of when to buy certain items so you can then resell them on and make profit. Now as I said, a lot of people in the past and even recently have been asking me, what do you get inside of crepchiefnotify? What's actually in there, and what can I buy, what can I expect to buy, how often can I expect signals, and I just want to go through that in this video for you. And so I've got my laptop right here. I'm going to go through the Discord server. I'm going to put a screen record on, so I'll actually move over slightly here, and that way you can see what is inside of the Discord server. As you can see, I'm currently in the Discord server. As you can see, you have things such as products indexes, which is like information on new products, information on products that are coming out, and like the profits to expect, how many are you going to be able to get, whether or not it's going to be a good seller or it's going to be a slow seller. All that kind of information will be within this subsection. So anything like that will be in there. You've got things such as product restock. So since I've joined, they've added more and more things, they've added more and more tabs, and in this one now you have items such as misc items, so items that aren't exactly maybe like sneakers or anything specific, but just random reselling products that could make you profit. So for example, in here you'll see some cameras, vinyls, Prime, all that kind of stuff will be put into this server here. A lot of Disney stuff, a lot of Lego stuff would all be put into this specific thing here, so that is where to expect to find them. At the moment, obviously Prime is a huge thing, so Prime restocking, that is one to expect, and you're going to see a lot of that in here. So if you are looking to try and get a hold of Prime, crepchiefnotify could be for you to resell. I did do the first drop and I got quite a lot of it, and I made a little bit of money from it, but it's completely dependent on whether or not you want to make money from Prime. You also see things like in-store, so maybe like Tesco's or whatnot. You'll find products that are currently selling well in Tesco's and stuff, and it'll tell you to go and get them. So if you are looking at maybe doing some sort of retail arbitrage, they have that aspect in here. It's not very big on retail arbitrage, which is a bit annoying, and I am actually trying to find a server at the moment that does more retail arbitrage, so I want to move to Amazon rather than just selling on eBay or selling on Facebook Marketplace, which is what crepchiefnotify is good for. The next one you'll see is eBay XCCN. So pretty much what this is a lot of like eBay support stuff where they explain about eBay, but also as well is eBay will do a lot of different discount stuff like that on selling fees, where they do like maybe only £1 only selling fee. So even if you sold an item at £300, you don't have to pay £1 selling fee for that. It's currently snowing outside, which is, it looks very nice. I'll just show you that. Look at that. Very nice. You get all that kind of stuff there. Any kind of eBay support, if you're confused when you first start, this is a good place to get into and just see and learn more about eBay. There is also chats further down, but I'll go into that. You then have the sneaker tab, which personally I don't ever use. I'm not really into sneaker resale, I don't want to get into it. But if you are into selling sneakers, it's all there. I can't say I've been through loads, that's why there's loads of notifications in there. But if you do want to get into sneaker selling, this is a great place to start. Obviously, this is where they first started. This is why it's called Crep Chief for crepes, shoes, whatever. But yeah, if you want to get into Crep Chief, if you want to get into selling crepes, selling shoes, whatever, that's the tab for you. Next one is like Raffle releases, and this is again to do with sneakers. So any kind of raffles that companies put out, such as Nike, Adidas, then maybe like stores such as Shoe or Foot Asylum, any kind of their raffles that they put out, they'll put them here so where you can enter them. They'll tell you how to enter as many as possible. They'll tell you how to get like bots and stuff. But again, I'm not into that. I don't want to do that. Another thing that I don't touch, which I possibly should, but I'm not really into it again, is ticket reselling. So any kind of concerts or things like that, like for example when Peter Kay, his concert came out, it was a big thing of people making thousands on them tickets. So in this, they would have told you how to get hold of them, how to resell them. Again, I don't want to get into ticket reselling. It's not really for me. I'm not really massive on the reselling. I use this just to make a few extra pound a month. If I wanted to go deep into this and really push it, I might be able to get £1,000 a month out of it, possibly more. But I don't want to do this full time, and I don't want the stress of it all. I don't get hold of the products, so I just use it just to get easy products I know will sell. But if you want to put a lot of effort in, a lot of time, go through the sneakers, go through the tickets, go through the products, go through like the in-store products, and there's definitely money to be made in crepchiefnotify. But again, a lot of these tabs I don't really touch personally. Next, I have a botting tab. Again, this is going to be to do with how to bot, how to get bots, all that kind of information. Again, I've not really been through that. I'm not really interested in botting, like my views, or interested in botting to try and get more sneakers because I don't use it. But if you was, it's good for you there. Then you have like this sales and success tab, or you can track your profits, where it says track your profits. So you can like every time you sell an item, you can put what you sold it for, how much you pay for it, and then the fee, and then it'll tell you how much profit you made, and you can track it over time. So it's it's a cool little thing to put in there. Then you've also got the success and the sales. So people, including yourself, if you sell an item for a profit, you just put it into the chat, let everyone know how much you made on it. It's just good to keep you motivated, because you're seeing people every day posting that, seeing people get success, how much money people are actually making from this. Don't get me wrong, there's people in this chat that are making like $3-4 grand a month. But again, I don't want to resell full time. I want to go more into Amazon in the future and like wholesaling, where you can't do that here. But again, it's just extra money, it's good for it. We then have the community tab. Again, this is all going to be self-explanatory now. You just talk about products, because any kind of question you got into the community, you can ask them all there. So that's what that pretty much is. Then we have a marketplace, so you can sell some of your stuff that you've got. So maybe you got hold of, let's say, a pair of trainers like a Panda Dunk. You can't sell it maybe, so you put it into the chat and say anyone want to buy these. You might even sell them for a break even, or sell them for a profit. So it's a great way. Or let's say, for example, you got hold of the pandas and someone really wanted them pandas. You can then sell them to them. So, it's a great way of getting onto it. Also, if you're trying to buy something, you can do that here. You have a lounge. I don't really get involved in the lounge, but it's just like literally just talking. As you can see, you got some specific things there. You got networking, gaming, watch chat, all that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in any of that kind of stuff, you can talk to people in there. More sneaker stuff, sneaker releases. Now, if you're into shoes and you don't want to actually resell shoes, but you want to get a hold of a pair, this is a good place to be fair, to try and get the shoes at like retail price rather than the reseller's price. Because let's say, for example, you spend a lot of money on shoes, you could join crepchiefnotify, pay £30 a month, and get shoes at the retail price, and you save money in the long run because you're not paying the reseller's price. Because obviously a shoe could RRP for £100 and a reseller sells it for like £300, so you're saving £200 there, which is like 8 months or so, give or take, of a crepchiefnotify subscription. You could actually get a lifetime subscription at £300 if you was interested in doing that. And to be honest, that's pretty much it in that chat. Now, let's sit in the middle as well. However, I don't believe you can make thousands from it. I have seen people, and it's difficult, and it would take full time. And with me personally, with the kind of money I want to make, $4 grand, like working full time every day, sat in these servers or trying to catch these shoe releases and stressing, isn't for me like full time. It's great to make a bit of extra money, so like because I'm working and I make like an extra $200-300 a month from it. It's a nice way of making that little bit of extra money that pays for maybe my car payment, my fuel, whatever. But it's not something I want to do full time. Now, like something like Amazon is something I want to do full time, because you can really grow that. Because, like, say for example, you find 10 products that sell well and you get them all at wholesale. You don't have to go out and try and find more and more products. You now have 10 products that are guaranteed making you, say, £500, £600, £700 a month. Where that's not like that. Like, you might get a drop and it's a great drop. And let's say, for example, when that came out, it was doing really well. You can only get a certain amount of them. And then once that happens, now you're looking for the next product, and you're just always gambling, trying to get these products. And sometimes you can't actually get a hold of products. Like sometimes, as soon as the link comes out, I click it, I'll go over to it, and I've not managed to get it. Even though I'd like one of the first on it, I was ready, I was signed up, but because let's say there's only 1,000 items dropping, but like there's 15,000 people online, the chances are slimmed down a lot more now. So, you got to take all that into account. But if you're going to make a bit of extra money, then it's a good thing. But if you're trying to make full-time income and you don't want to spend all your time just like hoping and gambling, don't do it. But like I said, if you're young, like maybe like 18, 19, you don't want a full-time job, but you want to earn a bit of extra money, or you're in uni, you want to earn a bit of extra money, or let's say you're working full-time and you want to pay for holidays, and you're making an extra £200-300 a month from this, that pays for your holidays that year. So that's to me is the best benefit. I'm just being real with it. I'm not here slating it. I'm just saying, if you want to make a few extra quid, go for it. You could push it to 500, maybe 1,000, but again, that's a lot more time, a lot more effort, and which I'm just not really into. Really, I'm not massively into the reselling game, but it is a great way to start making that bit of extra money. I think that's it. So it's been your boy Daniel. Stay safe, stay funky, stay cool. Don't know what even that meant, but it's been your boy Daniel. Peace.